What is going on, traders? Hope all is well with you. Let's go ahead and start the bot up here. Probably a little delayed on this signal, but that's okay. Probably won't get this one. Let's get our link sent out and get us ready to rock and roll. Okay. All right, sent. And we are on our way. Make sure my audio is good really quick. All right, perfect. Perfecto. All right, let's get into it a bit. Good morning to everyone that joins. If you're watching this, all right, so we got a short trade here. Now we're gonna go 4 micros here. We're gonna really like notch down our risk in the mornings, especially while the ATR is sitting at 18. So we'll bring it down. If we get down to like 10, maybe we can look at upping this to about 8 or 12. But we want to keep it pretty light for now. D-Loot, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's going away from us. All right, pretty quick. Let's see what we got here. Entry there. All right. 40 points away. I'm okay with that. See what this wants to do here. I'll put a stop kind of at that high. So we'd want to buy 4 right there. So if price hits that, we're going to be out. We'll call that one a bad trade, but we'll hold on to it. We're not going to let the full stop get hit. But let's see if we let price run up here. If it's kind of reached its peak, and then we can, that's probably going to get hit. We'll see. Probably looking at 150 on this one, 160 minus. We'll figure it out. This one's going to get touched. But, yep, okay. Out of that trade. No problem. So let's turn the bot off really quick while it is, so while we have the choppiness index blue, right, while we have choppiness high, or not, we have trend rather, I'm sorry. We're going to keep the bot off. When the thing goes back red, then we'll take some more trades. What I don't want to do is get into another trade just in front of this like steamrolling move right here. So we'll wait for that, and we'll see what comes next. We'll see what comes next. Now, I have a few updates that we have to look at to get things properly sorted out, and so those will come soon enough. Ideally, we'll get them by Monday of next week, which would be good. But for now, just that. But for now, we'll hang tight and we'll just trade what we have here. But one thing about trading in the mornings, especially where the ATR again is high, we peaked out at 23, which is actually a little bit lower than what we've been seeing the past couple of days, but we're sitting at what, 17, 18. We just want to take less risk. We still want to take those trades. I still want to get kind of a feel for what updates I need to make if there are updates to be made, obviously. But I want to take less trades while we figure this out. And here's kind of why, or I'm sorry, less risk. And here's kind of why is I probably could have held this trade a little bit longer, or at least put my stop a little bit higher. And this trade for me would be profitable, and we'd still be in this move. Now, my entry, actually, no, it wouldn't be profitable yet. My entry was somewhere around here, I believe, around this 44 level. So we wouldn't be profitable, but we'd be decent. We'd be in much better shape than we were if we got out up there, which we did. So I want to take less risk in the mornings, and then I want to adjust up as the day goes on. So now we'd be close to, if not in profit right now. That would be the trade. So we were correct. We just didn't give it enough room. And this is kind of what I mean is we want to use less leverage in the morning so we can let some of these larger moves happen because the price action is the same. The same price action is what gets us into trades. And so sometimes we have to let some slippage go. And so I need to have enough risk to be able to do that. So good trade here. It just, we got out during a loss or while it was losing. No fun. No fun. Okay, so we can turn the bot on though again. And this trade's gonna run for a while, I have a feeling. Oops. How are the markets doing today? What's catching my eye here? All right. Okay. So this trade would be a successful one nonetheless, which is good. So that's positive. What is this dot here, though, is the question. But we wait. All right, partial, even though that's a loss. The hell is that? That's weird. Really weird. Anyway, there is light. Appreciate everybody for jumping in and jumping on. Let's see if we have a new long here. Let's see if we got a signal, but we didn't get a like a alert. So wanting to see if maybe this candle at the close of it is when we'll get in. We'll find out here. Although, damn, that would have been a good trade to get into. We're a little earlier than we usually are, so I'm sure the folks will trickle in. But good morning to everyone. If you haven't already, make sure you guys like the live stream. That always helps. That always helps. All right. Okay. Well, we just didn't get this trade, so no problem at all. But what the hell? Hello. Okay, so we solved the repainting thing, which is good. But why in the world are there no signals right here? Now, this is one thing that will get updated as well. So we'll let this trade kind of play out. I'm sure we'll get into the next trade or so, which is long trade here. Technically, this trade should still be open. And so this is an update, and I like this update a little bit better than the ones I've had before, which is I got my trail that looks a bit more effective. I've got trades that don't repaint. I've got trades that don't open multiple times on the same candle. So I like that. What I don't like is that we get moves like this. So we get a run up, which is good. So good trade here, right? But then it closes out because it hits a partial take profit, which is super strange. Then it opens a short. Now that's a programmer issue, which is going to get resolved because this is like part of what I've had to come figure out. Here's the same thing here, actually. Same thing. Long into a short, weird. And then another long here that closes a little bit later, which would have been a loss. So it's like the stats on this one are a little bit weird. So I'm not super comfortable with it yet, but the potential is there. The potential is there. Let's see here. Well, that was fast. Okay. Okay. No new trades yet. We're just chilling. Okay, so that stop's gonna get hit. No problem. Okay. Oh shit. No new trade yet. Okay. Fine. I don't want that shit to occur. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And so, in theory, interesting as well. Bizarre. No worries. In theory, this trade would still be open. We'd still have a nice trail running here, and we'd be in good shape. But I can't. Oh shoot! I know why. Hello. Looking at the wrong thing here. 118. Okay, we're still in the chat there. Okay, 70% is fine. Hmm. Why are we not getting trades here? What are we doing? That's fine. We'll address that in a second. That's no fun. Okay. do this here. Go to my little cheat sheet. Yes. All right. Now let's make sure my webhook is correct. It is. Okay, create and enter. This on, oh shit, I did it on InQ. Whoops. Go back here. Good, good. Okay, let's see if this triggers us some trades. All right, so that actually is effective. All right, cool, we're good there. All right, good. Let's see how this works. How the All right. All right. So good trade here, but we didn't get a fill, which is annoying. But we will figure out why and hopefully get a couple. But updated the strategy a little bit, and some of these trades are a little bit better. But there are a couple things here that need to be sorted out. For example, both of these trades should still be open, and they in fact are not. This one should still be open technically, and so should this one coming down here. And so those are some small things to get worked on. Not a huge deal, but definitely need to sort that out. That's going to give us a larger and more profit, so we can hold positions. For example, this one here, that's 45 points at the peak. So we do want to be able to capture some of that. And then this one, the short right here, that was 30 points down. So solid there as well. So we just need to figure out what's going on there and get that solved. And let's see if I can do that while we're on live here, and we can test it out in real time. So let us see. Appreciate everyone joining and watching. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like the live stream. We really appreciate that. Okay. Let's see if this works here. So I have my laptop and I do all of this on there while we're on live. That way it doesn't look all clustered up. So edit on the Mac here, and then we step back and we figure out how to get it updated so that we can all see it together. Properties. No, I guess we can change too. That's correct. Why would that make a difference? Excuse me. Okay, short trade there. Didn't get filled though. What? We can wait. We can wait. We don't have to take it right now. Oh, we could. All right, let's just use this. Let's call it Fine Editor. Automation. Good. Good. And ooh, that's atrocious. All right. Let's see if this updated for me here. Pause. If my records are correct, we should have ourselves a some alerts that come through with some trades. So let's see. But this is not in MNQ. I don't know why it always flips to this. Can never figure that out. That's actually a decent signal. All right, we'll wait for a new trade. Although this is a really good one. Probably could have taken that trade actually. All right. Hmm. All right. You guys are seeing my vision. It's easy to get like 80% of the way there, but that final 20% is just so difficult to deal with. Getting all the little bugs figured out, it's like you substitute one thing and you lose another, and it's just like, bro. All right. Okay, so that trade worked out, and then we immediately open a short. This, I believe, is one of my issues with this thing. Is we should still be in a long right here, but instead we jump into a short. Not excited about that, but it's gonna work out, I guess. Okay, we'll take 24 bucks on that. So a couple automated trades there that you guys saw. But I'm wondering why in the world did it send two? It's all right. It's okay. So technically, we would still be in this trade. We'd be barely profitable, but we'd still be in this long upward move right here. And so ideally, this would still be our trade, which would be cool. That'd be closer to $70, $80 on that. By the way, we are, nope, not that. We are account summary. We're down 110 for today. So we took that one big loss and now we're down 110 off those two trades that we just took. So, okay. ATR is sitting at 14. That's enough for me. We'll keep it where it is for now. If we get down to 12 or 10, maybe we can bump it up some more. Yo, what's going on, Jay? What's going on? Kind of a late start for everybody jumping in here. What the fuck is this? Unsubscribe. Okay. Really appreciate everyone jumping in. Yep. Always, always. Although there wasn't really that much news though. We had Chicago PMI, whatever. I mean, we don't have a whole lot. Unemployment is okay, as expected. That's fine. Nothing special there. Got the Top Step Zenwork payout. So when you get a payout from Top Step, at least if you get payouts above, or the total amount has to be above 600 bucks, I think. $600. Short position here. I'll finish that thought after this trade here. You have to, obviously, you get a tax form, which they can mail you or they can email you. All right. What are we doing? What is that? I'm not in love with that. Why did that happen? It's kind of worked out for me, but like, not enough profit is being extracted. So maybe the best way to do this is to double up. 18, nice, 20 bucks, $16. we're plugging away here. We're minus 64 bucks now. So that was about $50 on that. Let's go here. Let's change this to 8. If we're going to flip back and forth, let's at least get some risk on the table. Good. God bless. Save. You guys see my vision. It's just taking longer for me to get there. So technically, this long position should still be open. Now, whether or not I would be in this trade that's a different question. But from open to now is 17 points, depending on what this candle wants to do. So like that's a really good move. Plenty of money for us to make. There is $340 on that if you want it with one contract. So solid. Why we got into a short position after this long and a long position after this short, that's what is baffling me. It's comical right now. It'll get fixed, but why the hell trades are just jumping back and forth? It's crazy. So if you guys are like, why have I not released it yet? This is why. I don't want to answer 17,000 questions about this thing if I don't have all the answers to what in the world is going on. So all right. Making progress. Making progress. So this move is kind of a dud. So we definitely would be out of this trade somewhere. My assumption would be probably this candle somewhere up here, ideally. I don't know if I'd get all the way up to there. We'll see, maybe, maybe. Um, but then this short, let's say this short just stayed open for whatever reason. Well, that would be 13 points as well. Let's see. Okay, long position here. See how this bad boy works out for us. Hopefully we don't get punched out and jump into a short right away. Let's see. Price is really sitting. I'm expecting a big move one way or the other. So let's see what we got. Okay, we had a chance at almost 100 bucks. Let's see what we got. See if we can get there again. There we go. Why? I think I know what's going on, but I don't want to. All right. I think I have a feeling what's going on here. Let's let this one figure itself out for a second, and then I might just have to automatically take these trades because this is a fantastic move, and we jump into a short for Lord knows why. So we're what's our P&L for today? We're minus $57, so we're about the same as where we were before. That trade was great. All All right, let's turn the automation off itself and just let these trades go. Well, so we'll take the trades manually. Um, let me try this. The script is all kinds of weird. Okay. Will I ever go back? And that's probably what's going on, my friend. What's going on? If we can't get the bot to work, then yeah, we're gonna go back. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What does the model look like right now? If we turn everything on, um, my labels don't want to show up just yet. But yeah, we got ourselves a nice little streak here. Like here's kind of what I envision this thing being is when it's done right. Is like look at this trade right here. We have to ignore this one because it defies what the hell I'm trying to build, and so that's gonna get worked on. It pisses me off. This though, right here, long position right here, and really this trade too. Both of these trades, honestly, same thing. We can adjust the stop a little bit, whatever. Long position here, it takes off and it runs. This entire move, technically, we could be in and still going. And so that's 41 points. Now, let's say that you don't want to automate, you just want to take the trades manually. Okay, well, you'd still be able to take these trades. Every time you see a blue arrow, you go long. Every time you see a red arrow, you go short. Now, this one would be relevant, although it worked out. This one would be irrelevant, and so with this one, these would go away. These are just faulty signals given by the bot for Lord knows what reason. But like these are just better trades than whatever the model would give us. Now, why my model isn't showing all of everything is interesting. Oh, there we go. Sorry. There we go. So model's fantastic, but instead of trying to catch maybe just this one candle or two, ideally if we can, we catch this entire move from bottom up. And so the model could be of assistance to you. If this strategy of the bot is better than the model, then we probably owe it to ourselves to trade the better thing. If it is not, well, then there's that. But we've only been testing this thing for about 2 weeks, which maybe 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, 2 3 weeks. I think it's been 2 weeks, and made some good headwind, but there are just some bugs. So we'll see. Maybe we do continue to trade the model. We'll figure that out. But I'm kind of kicking myself right now because my trade exited plus $100, and we could have made. I wouldn't have held this long. I probably would have gotten out somewhere in here if price pulled back like that. But like, good stuff here, right? Fantastic stuff here. We just have to deal with the bugs, and this is part of developing it. And probably my only flaw with you guys is just showing you what I was building way before it was ready. That's probably my only flaw because the model's fantastic, and a lot of you guys are getting crazy results with it, which is awesome. Just fantastic. Oh boy. But I've learned my lesson though. I've learned my lesson that I have to hire 3 to 4 people to do one job because hiring programmers is who knows, honestly. Hiring programmers has not been enjoyable for me. Can I make an offer to this dingbat? How does this work? Buddy, I'll continue whatever you gotta do, buddy. All right. Anyway, so we just have a lot of weirdness going on. We're kind of in that in between phase. So anytime you're building anything, I'm gonna get the. Anytime you're building anything, like there's the first set of it, like the first, if you divide it up into thirds, maybe even fourths and quarters, like the first like 3/4, really easy. So getting the strategy built, getting the idea built isn't that difficult. In theory, I guess you just come up with the idea and you work it out. But when you want to start adding specific things to this strategy or any strategy, that's where it gets a little tricky. And the reason it gets tricky is every time you add something, like you think you could just add it, but it doesn't always work like that. And so you have these additional bugs that come in, and one thing gets swapped out for another, which I already knew that. I just didn't think it would take that long for all this to work itself out, but it has. And so I've got different win rates on different updates. I've got different profit factors. I've got all kinds of stuff. And a lot of it has to do with some of these trades just simply being too stupid. Like this trade right here. Let me figure out where this would have stopped out. Let's say we were doing like 20 points. So somewhere in here, 20-ish point. Okay. So this trade would have stopped out. We wouldn't have taken this short because it would have stopped out somewhere in here. But then this long happens, and like this long, depending on how big that wick is, would probably still be open. See how long this wick is. Yeah, it would still be open technically, and so we'd still be going. And so this entire move technically would be this. And like, who doesn't want the chance to catch 48 points right on a move? Now, you might not risk all of your marbles on that. I wouldn't, but I think it's still worth looking at. And again, if I can't get this thing to perform at the level that it needs to for me to feel comfortable with you guys having it, then we just won't use it. Like, whatever. But if I can, different story. And so I'm pretty close. Like, I've got this spot right here wins at like a 70% clip. but the profit factor on it's really low. And so what that means is that you can't let it run on its own for a long period of time. It's going to basically even itself out. It'll make some money, it'll lose some money, it'll make more money, it'll lose more money. It'll win a ton, like you'll win a ton, but you also have some losses that will incur that will keep you from being long-term profitable. I want to solve that, and really that is just indicative of some of these signals here. Like look at this beautiful trade right here. So we solved the here's a long trade. I'm kind of nervous about it. Let's go long right there. I'm nervous about it. Yeah, as I should be. Let's see here. We solved the repainting issue. Like that's taken care of, which is great. Now we have to get rid of the okay, trades get flipped back and forth. We have to get rid of that error. Once we get rid of that, we should have a more accurate win rate and a higher profit factor. There's 32 bucks, 12 bucks. Okay, we're playing pretty small this morning, as we should. So let's continue, keep going here. Let's see. I kind of like that position going back up, but we'll see. Kind of a feeling price is going to come down though, so we'll play it tight. If we get up about 40 bucks again, we should probably take that and live to see another trade. But we'll wait. Let's see here. Whoa. Waiting around. See if this thing gives me anything to like look at as far as a bottom goes. Let's see. I'm okay with 100 bucks. Okay. All right, we'll close that one out, minus 180. Tough one there. Really tough one. So we are down 200 bucks today, two something? 237. That's fine, it's doable. We can get that back. Not a problem there. But we're playing a little smaller than we usually do in the morning. Still 12 points are, yeah, 12 points per candle. Not a problem there. So actually, this trade, although it was a loser, was done accurately at least. So we technically the stop would be somewhere down here, and we'll hit it eventually. But this one's fine. So that one didn't have any issues. It's the winning trades that that are really hurting. So it's hard. It is really hard for me to see some of these stats and look at them and be, I don't know, not critical because, like, yes, we probably have a loss here, and if we don't, if this thing purged down and then rolls back up into profit, like that's annoying. And I probably should have stayed in, which means I should have had less risk on the table, but whatever. But I'm okay, and I think we all should be okay with some of these trades going against us like this if we catch something like this. And even if we don't catch this entire move, if we just catch these two candles right here, these 23 points right there, that's good enough. Because we'll catch this move here, we'll have plenty of time to get out, and we'll catch fantastically. Shit. This trade right here, another fantastic one right here as well. And so we'll have plenty of opportunity to catch really good moves. We'll give some back. Like we will absolutely give some of this back as we, continue to let price go on its way. But we'll have losses naturally. But we should have wins that like eclipse those losses, and that is what I'm trying to build. I just happen to have multiple people who are good at singular things, and they can't put the whole thing together because what I want is very specific, and I understand why it's difficult to do. But tough one here though. Ideally, we would get settling price action like this, and I could put a stop like right here. Like we would just go like a stop right there or something, maybe even a little bit lower. And then we could say, okay, if price dips below this, we're out. If it stays up above it, we're still in. Something like that. But we didn't get that. We got down, down, and then we would kind of reverse back up. And it's hard to know when you're going to get that reversal because price is just screaming down. So that would be how I'd handle that trade. But because we had no real price action to go off of, we just got stopped out there. Where is my VWAP though? VWAP's way up there. So we would get stopped out, at some point right there. VWAP way down here. Holy cow. Knowing this strategy is going to want to go long off of this, but we give it time. Okay. Well, kind of a weird day today. Let's see if we can get some more action here. Luis Salazar, my friend. Whenever you guys request access for the predictive model and you've already requested access for it, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Luis? You already have access, my friend. Just gonna fucking ignore what I had to say. It's crazy. It makes no fucking sense. Well, this long trade somehow magically got profitable, but without question, this would be like that has to be our stop. Okay, short trade there. Give me 1 second here. So here to here, 23 points. Okay, we'll go short right there. We'll sell off of that. Damn, my my entry was perfect with the label. I don't know if it's good. It's a good trade or not, but entry was fantastic. Okay, let's see. Run up here. What level do I want to use? 934 feels too aggressive for a stop. Let's see what price wants to do here. Well, it's going to get there anyway. Yeah, I'm just not feeling. All right. Well, this strategy looked, our script looked promising, but minus 220 there. This is pretty ass. Why? All right. So I had somebody come in and I thought fix an issue, but guy's kind of an idiot. So I got to go back and redo this bad boy. 20. Yep. Yep. Okay. Get my cursor out of the way here. All right. So maybe we could be one candle ahead of our time, like just one, maybe I guess two candles technically. Um, right? Yeah. We'd be technically a candle ahead of where we should be. Whatever. What is going on here with NQ? Pretty annoying. Morning, big dog. Yo, what up, Ty? Yeah, NQ's been quite choppy. I would say this is more of a normal like NQ, and I'm on MNQ right now, but this is pretty normal for what NQ does. Like this is even the ATR is probably still a little high, but getting to about 20 or so in the morning and then trailing off like this early, this is more normal. When the ATR is in the 20s and market's been open for an hour, hour and a half, that's where it gets really weird. That's where we had big volume days. Um, Today is, I would say, rather normal. We had a nice move up, a couple nice moves up, a couple retracements, and then some chop. Pretty normal. Pretty normal. All right, let's go here. Yeah, we know that's wrong, but why? 63 doesn't feel right, does it? Well, all right. Let's see. Hmm. Well, we're just hanging out today, I guess. See what comes through here. Really appreciate you guys joining and chatting in. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like the live stream. That always helps. And subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Let's see what we got. So just some bugs here. Not excited about the bugs. It's gonna take a minute for these to get worked out. Um, I'm not sure what in the world. This is probably the closest version to what I want. It, but it doesn't have the trailing stop loss quite figured out, and it flips our trades. And so you guys got to see that um, like right away. So we would get into a trade, we would have a partial take profit get hit, immediately a short trade opens up, and it's like that's not what we want. We do not want that. We need these trades to stay open. This long trade needs to stay open. This long trade needs to stay open. This long trade should stay open. This one too, stay open. This one, L, fine. This one as a short, actually, hold on. This long trade didn't even hit our trail. It wouldn't have yet. Well, maybe, depending on what size you go with. If you're trading NQ on a 1 minute chart with one contract, you set your stop loss at 20 or 15, that gets hit. If it's MNQ and you ever stop a little bit lower, it might not get hit, to which this trade would be profitable. I don't know if I'm holding on to it, but technically by the book, it would be profitable by 38 in counting points. So some of these things were like, this is a loss. This is a loss, obviously. This one's a win, which is good. So basically, to say it differently, my wins are small, my losses are huge. And that's the exact opposite of what we want. And so I think now I've got the base logic down, the core of what this thing is going to be is down. Now it's just make sure that my trades stay open long enough, and that we don't flip positions, because that's terrifying too. You're in a wonderful position, and then you get flipped into another position, and now you're in a trade that you do not want to be in. So, but this is we're pretty close. It doesn't take much to get this solved. It just might take time. Which, again, it taking time and not being enough or not being a lot is like what my brain struggles with. But got to put some feet to the fire. That's all I know. That's all I know. Can I unsend messages here? No. Okay. Actually, this script isn't even that bad. Got Knucklehead Jones working on this stupid thing. We wait and see. Let me see if this one's better. Guys, I'm telling you, we're close. it is just really annoying to me right now that we're not where we need to be, but that's okay. Add to my chart. It is really nice. TradingView went back to disabling. So before, TradingView would be like disconnected on one screen or the other. Stupid. Now they have fixed that, which is good. All right, style. Yeah, I don't know what in the world he was doing. Okay, long signal, no long signal. Understanding. All right. Well, let's put the bot aside for a second here. Let's get into some manual trading for today. Let's go no and yes. Turn the predictor model back on. Let's get to work here. See what we got. I'm very frustrated right now. I'm pissed because we should we should have what we need. We don't though. I don't want to go. What ATR sitting at? We can go two. A little long right there. Probably a little aggressive by me, but let's see how we work out here. Nice little pullback. Let's see if we can get price to settle down a little bit. If not, then we'll cut this one and go again. Let's see here. Okay. Not loving this. Right, we'll call that one a quit for a second. Our model wanted short. Should have believed it. Don't know why I was looking at this that way. Should have believed the short there. Should have went off this rejection. Let's see what we got here. Kind of annoyed right now. P&L for the day. We're -8. Ooh, we gotta crawl back. We gotta crawl back. We gotta crawl back here. Let's see. Nothing like the weekend. Okay. A little pop up here. If we get price to roll up a little bit, I'd be cool with going for another short. But I'm not loving this spot just yet, so we'll wait. We'll see. We will wait. We will see. No automated anything right now. And for what? Okay. Let's go long off of that. There we go. Kind of aggressive here. going long off this rejection, thinking we're going to get price to continue to move up. I could be wrong. And so like something around here would be like a reasonable stop just to be safe. So we'll see on that. Let's see. See if we can get a nice little pop and run here. That'd be cool. Okay. Plus 20, good. Plus 70, nice. 110, good. 230, nice. 280. We in the threes yet? No. I'm okay with that pullback as long as it stays above where we need to be. Wow. Okay. Got a lot of strong sellers up here, but strong buyers down here. So if we can get about 200 bucks here, we need to be grateful and take that. See if I can set myself a trail in time here. Sell to. All right, put the stop right there for now. Would love to slide this sell stop way up to get out of this position, but if we don't get price go back positive, then what are we gonna do? Damn. Okay, so we're up 270, 280 on that one, and we're gonna take probably $300 L here. Not loving that. We were right. We were wrong. We were right. Okay, I got about 200. Actually, I don't know how much drawdown I have here. I've got about 200 bucks to draw down here. Take a flyer here to go long off of this really fast. I don't know how much drawdown I have in this account left. So we'll just take a small scalp here if we can, try to get some of that drawdown back. And by small, I mean like 100 bucks, 150, depending on how fast price moves. Yeah, we have about $200 here, so we should get stopped out here pretty quick if price falls. Okay, there it goes. So we're out of that one. Tough. Tough. We had a chance to be profitable here. That was tough, and we didn't take it. Kind of stings a little bit, but that's okay. It happens. It happens. All right. Well, what I need to do is go work on that stupid script that is wrong, so we can fix that and get it going. Because what I would love to do is get it working so that we could take some of these high quality trades the proper way and go long off of this trade here, which would be profitable. So you guys can see like, what the fuck? Good spot here, drawdown, yes, but good spot here, and now we're profitable. Same trade I just took, which good, but I didn't have enough room to give this thing enough space. Probably should have just gone one contract, but nonetheless. So like really good spot here. But as you guys can see, for who knows what reason, there's no stop here. And so why we would have a 47 point, like, yeah, someone needs their ass beat. It's probably me, but since I didn't build this thing, someone's getting fired. Just how it's gonna have to work. Because what the hell are we doing here? Anyway, I'm gonna go get this fixed and then we'll be back. Probably not this afternoon, unfortunately, but maybe this weekend I'll have some updates for us. And I wanted to get this incorporated a little bit where we would take like this would be a long trade if we were to open a new trade because this thing is trending up and then we don't have anything over here, I guess. But like we would get a short trade here, I guess, because price is moving, which would be wrong. This is actually the right move. But let me see if there's another one. Like over here, if we were to get into a trade, it'd be a short right in here. I wanted to incorporate that. That caused more issues than it did solve problems. So we'll wait on that. But I think if I can get the stop stuff figured out first and get us back to that 71-ish% win rate, 70% win rate while we're modifying this, then I think we got a really good chance at maybe incorporating this or just not taking trades when this thing is blue if we aren't already in one because L, right? drawdown, but fine. L, and this is a good trade right here. So some work to do. Obviously, I'm pretty frustrated and pissed about it, but it's part of the it's part of the process. So one day at a time, one step at a time. As much as I want to rush the process, you can't. So we'll be back on Monday, and we'll hit the ground running with ideally a working script. So that is successful enough for me to be like, yeah, we could probably trade this. So anyway, kind of pissed right now, but we'll figure it out. I will see you guys on Monday, and we will go from there. If you guys have questions, let me know. But in the meantime, I'll chat with you. Peace.